Hi, I'm Troy Logan with Strike First Self-Defense. Welcome back. If this is your first time, then welcome. First day of training. Today, we're going to be working on another technique or combative called advancing sidekick. We've already done sidekick, previous segment. Today, we're going to be going advancing sidekick. And the technique or the mechanics of it are similar to the regular sidekick. There's only now there's movement involved. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate as I always do in real speed, and then we'll slow it down, break it down so it makes sense to you and you're able to do it. Okay? So advancing sidekicks looks like this. That's what advancing sidekick looks like, okay? It's advancing, meaning now in this scenario, the attacker is a little distance away from me. He's not right on top of me or close to me like I would if I'm doing untraditional or regular sidekick from here. See the proximity he is to me now. I can kick him, right? But from advancing sidekick, imagine that he's a little further away. Now I can't simply just lift my leg up and execute a normal sidekick. It won't reach. So the range is different now. So now, in order to get to Bob, or in this case the attacker, I need to move toward him by advancing. I'm going to do that by moving in his direction and crossing my feet. Here's what it looks like. From here, let's go back where you can actually see. From here, I'm going to take the foot that's furthest away from the attacker, and that foot's going to come behind my front foot, just like that. Here. So I'm stepping with the foot that's furthest away from the attacker, and I'm taking that step behind my lead foot here. I'm crossing. See how my feet now cross right here? So from here, I'm going boom, just like that. All right? So if he's a little further away, I'll take a small step with my lead foot like this, 1, then 2. Okay? So here it goes again. 1, then 2. But once I get right here at 2, all I need to do now is lift my lead leg up and execute a sidekick just like you've done when we did the sidekick segment. So watch, this is what it looks like. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Whoosh. One more time. Small step with this front foot. 1, back foot crosses. 2, lift the leg up, kick. 3, here's the sidekick. Remember again, we're striking with the side of the foot or the heel. All right, and I want to make sure that I'm really getting my hips involved. So what I mean by that, I want to really get my hips as I execute this kick. The other part of this too is, if you remember from sidekick, that this foot pivots slightly toward the attacker. So I'm going to go slow again. 1, 2, 3. Whoosh. Make sure we're still recoiling. We're doing everything we did in regular sidekick. 1, 2, 3. Foot comes back. Push. Now I turn and face the attacker. Okay? I want to end up in that fighting stance in case I need to execute some more technique. I need to do something else. I'm prepared to do it. Okay? From a fighting stance, let's do it from a fighting stance now, because we started this from what I call a neutral stance, right? Feet are parallel. The attacker's on the side of me. I'm going 1, 2, 3, kick, bam. But now I'm going to do it from a fighting stance. Now I'm facing the attacker. I can still do the same thing. There's still too much distance between us. So I'm going to take a step forward with my rear foot, okay? And I'm going to go 1, then cross, 2, 3. Here's the kick. If I did it from another angle, I'm going to show you that I can also do it from here. So now I just switch stances. My right foot is forward. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Regular fighting stance. I can go with the front foot, 1, then my rear foot goes 2, 3. Whoosh. So watch. I'm going 1, 2, 3. Whoosh. 1, 2, 3. Whoosh. 1, 2, 3. Whoosh. So I like to break things down like in segments, because then it gives you a better understanding of what the technique really involved in the technique, what the mechanics are, and then as you do it in those 1, 2, 3, 4, however many segments there are, then you gradually start increasing your speed. You start executing the technique a little more proficiency. You start feeling more confident, comfortable in doing it. So always go slow to go fast. We're not in a hurry. You want to make sure you start developing good habits now, so you don't have to try to rectify something later. It's always better to do it slow now. So go fast, go slow rather than go fast. So advancing sidekick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you'll start developing a good sense of range, meaning you'll start learning how far away the attacker needs to be from you, and also just as important, how far you are away from them to execute the technique that you need to stop their attack. That is one of the reasons why we talk a lot about toolbox. You brought a toolbox, probably empty for most of us, but then as you start acquiring skills, you start adding those skills to your toolbox. You have to keep those tools sharp. Sharp through practice, sharp through repetition. Repetition is the key to mastery. Thank you.